Prime Minister Modi today also had a lunch with Queen Elizabeth II and Prince Philip at Buckingham Palace. Now, it is part of the tradition, according to the advice of the government, that the Queen invites visiting dignitaries to come and have lunch with her. And those are the pictures that we saw. The Queen also there putting out some items which are related to India for display during that visit. And so those pictures, amazing pictures there of Narendra Modi lunching with Queen Elizabeth. Remember when Chinese President Xi Jinping was there earlier last month, it was quite talked about that she had lunch with the Chinese president as well, and so the Indians get that too. Now, I spoke earlier with the commentator Shobhan Dasgupta, who's also been quite involved in organizing this event.
I think I've seen a bit of the choreography.
Yeah.
It's quite impressive. And but what is more interesting from my perspective is that, the entire background work has been done by about a team of volunteers who are young, who are all British Indians,
Yes.
whose engagement with India is purely emotional so far.
Yes.
And so it's very much a community event. It's not an event organized by the government of India.
Yes. Yes.
So it's not really a part of India-UK bilateral relationship. It's something slightly separate.
And the scale of it, I believe, after this event, I should tell our viewers as well, there's a dinner for 1,000 people.
Yes, some would say very modest by Indian wedding standards. In fact, a lot of the basic curiosity which has really been there, and I think David Cameron put it very well in his party on Diwali, when he said, I find it difficult to fill up the Wembley Town Hall. And here is someone who lives in the Wembley Stadium.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of people are a little intrigued, bewildered. Why should 60,000 people come to hear someone?
Yeah.
I mean, it's not the Rolling Stones or the Beatles performing.
Yes. And everyone's been talking about it as well. I believe Priti Patel talked about, they've really been, obviously the government here has really made a strong pitch and really laid out the red carpet for him. We've heard how a lot of the cabinet ministers are expected here as well. Now, Prime Minister Modi loves meeting the community. You can just see that. I mean, I saw that in Canada at the Ricoh Coliseum, and you saw glimpses of all the images that came in from San Jose as well. Some people speculate, are NRIs going to get voting rights? Is this a soft part that's part of the new foreign diplomacy, new diplomacy?
Well, NRIs, as a matter of detail, anyone who has an Indian passport has now been allowed to have a voting right.
So Shobhan Dasgupta there explaining how he sees the importance of this event over here. I just wanted to point out to you, as one of the directors and the organizers of the event was telling us over here, just take a look at that. It's a rangoli that they've done on the pitch, on the covering of the pitch, that is based on the Indian flag and, of course, the British flag. So just a sign. Remember, in a couple of hours from now, we'll have David Cameron here introducing Prime Minister Narendra Modi. So quite an event there. We're expecting to see several members of the British cabinet here as well, and quite a show. We've had Jay Sean, other singers as well. So everyone now waiting, and they've kept their fingers crossed that it doesn't start raining again. We'll keep tracking the story here with NDTV. Stay with us.